episode of WFSO Top 10. What we're doing today is going to be my top 10 favorite Marvel characters. So, I was going to do like male and female, but I'm going to do overall first. Then, probably later on during this season, I'll do like a male and female. So, I probably will be doing that. So, also, if you have opportunity to check out last week's you know, debut episode, please check it out. It was about the my top 10 favorite wrestling picks that I took in 2023. So and told you about the idea about this that I did get from the wife. Since I'm doing like other ideas, with the comic books and movies and stuff like that. So just do like top 10 in general. So, why not? And for Marvel, I think majority of the top 10 is actually on this page. We're on this picture, so that's why I end up, just clicking the picture. And of course, my number one is Wolverine. So that's number one. The healing factor, adamantium. He was just a person that just like you couldn't understand. It's like where there's some like comic book villains you just get to like, yeah, I know he's a bad guy, but there's like you can understand him and why he is the way he is. That's the same thing with me when it came to Wolverine. Like he was just like that person. Like you can, some people just can't relate to, especially having problems and step up when it comes to and just wasn't like he was just that person, just that right person. Especially if y'all seen the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, one of the greatest flicks with Wolverine in it. Like don't get me wrong, I like all the X-Men and most of his all the solo projects that he did, like X-Men Origins Wolverine, the Wolverine, and Logan. So good favorites. Number two is X-23. You already know her story, like the same story. Where her is like she was created though by, I forgot what they called themselves, but kind of like a clone of his, but just ended up looking different. So X-23, she was also kind of made her like movie debut in Logan when she was a King, played by Daphne King, and especially with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie that you saw her in. So glad they did bring her back. So if y'all didn't see Deadpool Wolverine, sorry to spoil it for you, but X-23 is in it. So and let's see, number three is none other than Spider Man. Well, like thinking like, what's his story? Bitten by a radioactive spider. Beat some craziest villains and things like that. So just to clarify for everybody, I'm talking about the superheroes, not the villains. That will be saved for like another time to talk about Marvel's favorite villain. So we will get on that like another topic. But just to clarify, it's like favorite like heroes. So just do it like that. So it won't get anybody confused and stuff like that. So yeah, of course, number three, yes, no other than Spider Man. Number four, I really had these in order, like in the back of my mind, and plus when I'm looking up at my Fungo Pops, and I'm just looking at them, you just be like, who your number four, and you can't even remember it. It's actually Captain American. When Sam Wilson is Captain America. But yeah, like I said, the original Captain American Steve Rogers is a favorite too. If y'all follow like the movies and some of the comments, like why Sam Wilson ended up taking the mantle of Captain America, and especially the Captain America movie that's going to come out February this coming year. It's going to be very interesting too to watch. So Captain America Sam Wilson version of it, get to be like a little bit of the Falcon and also be like Captain America. It's not like he doesn't take the super soldier serum and just like a regular Joe, but just in the suit. So no powers, but good athletic, and stuff like that. So why not? That's pretty cool. Let's see. Like I said, that's number three, and number four is no other than Storm. Well, her story. Can change the weather and manipulate the weather. So that would be like a power that I would like to have. To change and manipulate the weather. That I can probably have it. Sunny all day, every day, or something like that. But yeah, that'd be something interesting. Number five is none other than Thor. So one of the most powerful persons like in the planet. Like yeah, why not? Come on up. Oh yeah, y'all probably see my dog Mindy behind me, and she's looking at me. We're like, huh? But yeah, of course, like I said, Storm is number five. Um, number yeah, let's see. I already own number. No, let's see. One, two, three, four. Number five is none other than the Miles Morales Spider-Man. So you get to talk about there's never such thing as a black Spider-Man, and you got it with Miles Morales, but of course was original Spider-Man came up got like super abilities and stuff like that and strength. With Spider-Man Miles Morales edition, you have the all that abilities and stuff, but he has more. Like because he got bitten by a very different spider that gives him his invincibility. He can shock people. Just a lot of things about Miles Morales. And you follow up with the Spider-Man series. The Into the Spider-Verse and all that stuff. That was a pretty good idea. Introducing them. And hey, sooner or later we might have them in live action. So that would be cool to have. Let's see, number six. It has to be none other than Silver Surfer. Cosmetic powers and kind of like another person, that's not understood and kind of like an underrated character. And I don't know, it's just something about him, surf on the board, and he has his powers through the surfer board. So yeah, that's pretty cool about that. So that's at six. Seven. Let's see. Like I say, I'm looking through these pictures and I'm thinking like who would be a good number seven. Jesus. I probably would have to look, through like others and stuff and things like that. And I'm looking picking like mostly, like X-Men and stuff like that. Number seven is of course none other than Deadpool. Kind of like the healing factor, but I think the only problem I have, with the first two Deadpool movies that although when he heals like very slow. And it's like he's like you make it very easily to kill. So if like you going against Deadpool and whatever, you try to kill him. Like he can heal, but it's like very slow. So it's just like okay, wait a minute, I can just while he's trying to heal. So Deadpool and Wolverine movie, done it justice. And I know in the comics like he's a fast healer, but I just didn't like what they did with Deadpool, just make him like a very slow healer. But I'm just glad it's they Deadpool and Wolverine movie kind of did its justice. I think that's, let's see, two, one, two, three, four, five, six. Number seven. Oh, okay. I'll say though. Number. Yeah. Number seven was Deadpool. Number eight. Luke Cage, aka Power Man. Kind of like, a little bit of like vulnerable, like Juggernaut. Like nobody can stop him, but like, certain, like you shoot him, bullets bounce back, or if you hit him, you can't like make a dent or anything like that. Like Luke Cage, Power Man, had that type of power. So yeah, that's and, another like black superhero. So like I said, you need more of those around. So that's pretty good. Who can I think as number nine? Let's see, number nine. Number nine. This is crazy because normally I would have like a lot of them like at the top of my head, and like when it comes to like trying to pick your like own top 10, it's kind of hard. So yeah, crazy at the same time. Um, let's see, number nine. Uh, yeah, it would have to be Blade. Half vampire, half human. Go after vampires and stuff like that. So, and plus, when they finally get this other Blade movie from the ground, like the reboot of it, hopefully they will get a script for it and start shooting soon. So we'll see. Well, right now, there's no notes of that. So, but anyway, I like the first three of the Blade movies. So if it wasn't for Blade, like none of these like Marvel movies probably wouldn't be possible. But we never knew because they did a Fantastic Four before all that, but they never released it. And there was other movies that was done, like The Punisher before they did the reboot of The Punisher, like The Punisher in the '80s and things like that. And they had like TV series and stuff like The Incredible Hulk and Spider Man and things like that. So yeah, God, number 10. This would be hard to choose. I'm just thinking back in my mind, like all the movies we've seen in the past and all that good stuff. Jesus, let me look. Um, Number 10 would have to be none other than Jean Grey. Um, Most powerful mutant, kind of like Professor Xavier, have like a kinetic powers, but also can do different things with her mind, and like later on in points, like in the comics, she ended up becoming Jean Grey. So not Jean Grey, but Phoenix. So yeah, y'all saw like the movies and stuff, the TV series, and also with recent X-Men '97. Yes, the Phoenix did make like a appearance, but only for like a moment. But yeah, those are my top 10. Sorry, I kind of a little bit of struggle, but there's a lot of characters to pick, and it just had to be just come onto the mind and just who you think the person should pick. So it's hard because my number one was easy, but everything else after that is kind of like difficult, and just glad you get to the point you like, yeah, this person, you know what I mean. But I love Marvel. Marvel is like my number one comic book brand, favorite one. DC is number two, and I know we probably gonna get to like top 10 DC characters very soon, so stay tuned for that. But y'all probably got y'all top 10, so when you get a chance, just comment below and list your top 10. And also thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on next week with another WFSO top 10. See how that goes. Thanks to our sponsor, Detroit Dimension. So more information about other sponsors and all that good stuff. And also, we're sponsoring the Wave of Light, which is coming up. Yeah, very soon. Let's see, not that far from now. So this will be interesting. Once again, guys, thank you for watching until the next video, and check out our upcoming videos and stuff like that. Over 2,000 videos of YouTube. So appreciate it, guys, and until the next one.